Means is that we're at my favorite part of the show when I get to bring up a stand-up comic to make you guys laugh. Y'all excited? Yeah! Good, you should be, because the comic coming to the stage is he's a Rochester native, but he's home all the way from LA. Yeah, Los Angeles, city of angels. He's here. His name is Zane Golia. He was one of my favorite comics when he was still in Rochester. I'm sure he's going to be one of my favorites right now. Everybody, please put your hands together for the very funny Zane Golia.
Yes. How's everybody going? I talk about myself right now in LA. I got not much going on. I'm unemployed and stuff, so I've been trying to get into shape. I've been exercising a lot. I've been jogging. I jog around my neighborhood quite a bit. And the only thing I don't like about jogging, like in like a public area, like around my neighborhood, is like I always encounter these like same situations. Like this will happen a lot. It's always when I'm like feeling it the most and like sweating and I'm really in the zone, is that I'll be running and then ahead of me kids will come out of their house and start heading in the same direction. So now for a few minutes I'm just chasing children down the street. It's awkward for a couple of reasons. Because now everyone that drives by like thinks I'm some sort of kidnapper, you know, and every kidnapper that drives by thinks I'm like really, really unorganized, which is not good either. You know, they're thinking like, man, this is hard to watch. Unlike real kidnappings, obviously. I mean, he's even wearing workout clothes. Like, he's got to change his technique. This must happen all the time. You got to trap them. We all know that. Okay? This happened once too. I'm just like a weird guy, so maybe this only would like affect me. But like, I turned sharply out of the corner of a street right as an ice cream truck driver was coming at me. And I felt bad because, you know, like in my mind I'm just getting an exercise, but in his mind I really fucking want some ice cream, you know, like, and I want it now. Like I'm going, you know, this poor guy is probably like, this is why I wake up in the morning. This is the enthusiasm for the young and the young at heart. This guy's a little older, but for wheeled ice cream, they know the classics, yeah. Makes it all worth it. He's like calling up his ex-wife, like, dead profession, huh? Tell it to the guy sprinting at me. Cannot get to his popsicle sooner. He looks like a guy who wants those weird bubblegum gloves. You remember those? I bet Dave doesn't have people running to him at work, right? Suing people? Her new boyfriend is like a good job, that's what I'm saying. It is weird that I haven't reached him yet. Like, there's a lot of conversations happening, but, you know. Time goes slow in jokes, guys. That's how it works. Let me, what was that? More jogging humor. Okay. Look, you just gotta give them what they want. Here's a little story about, like, something I witnessed. Well, I'll just cut it. Have you guys ever, seen children working out? Let's cut to the It is really upsetting. It is, like, super upsetting. I went to this girl like on the other side of the street when I was running, just coming down, young girl, maybe like 10 or so, and like, yeah, it's cute, you know, and like you think, why do kids run, you know, it's either like part of some tag game or like just chasing butterflies, and then she got closer and it wasn't the look of like a kid like, yeah, I'm just having a good time as a kid, it was more the look of like, push it, Lulu, break through that wall, that Lincoln log wall, to the high C at the other side. That'll be the reward. I'm thinking like, what is she? Because honestly, maybe you guys aren't the same, but for me, I just like run to just like get out all my baggage of like my regrets of life, you know, just like, oh, I'm a horrible person, I just gotta like change. I'm just sweating like failed relationships and you know, realization of my bullshit dreams. When I'm done running, and there's like that, you know, that like circle of sweat. That's just like a puddle of my fear of dying alone. That's like what it is. It's like a metaphorical. But like, when was this little girl drawing from? Like, fucking Miss Baker, screw me on that spelling test. Spelled code wrong. That silent L is bullshit. We all know silent letters are bullshit. I'm fucking Lulu. So I'm gonna end that joke. I get really distracted. It's like I've been doing comedy for too long to like I have too many like I get really distracted up here. I always like see things that throw me off. But like I'll tell you an example of that is I was doing a show in LA and like I have very few shows in LA, so it's like a big deal. And like so it's going pretty well. And then out of the corner of my eye I see walking past the window is this guy walking with this pioneer time Revolutionary War hat. And I forgot every word I've ever said in my life, you know? Because it was more just like the mysterious aspect of it. Like, he just like, it wasn't like he was in the full like outfit or with other people with the hat. He was just walking with purpose with that hat. Where's he walking from? Or to. It's a mystery. And like, he wasn't homeless either, which would make sense. Because like homeless people, I feel like if you just like threw a hat at a homeless guy, they'd have to wear it for all eternity, right? Like, what are they gonna... What if they gonna take it off? Like you never like come across like an outfit or something that you wouldn't want to wear yourself, but you'd love to see someone else wear it. It's given to a homeless person because it's gonna make it into the rotation. There's not a whole like what do they have like a torn shirt with a blood stain, a torn shirt. They have like a torn shirt with like stained with like each bodily fluid for like each day of the week, and then that's about it. A quick little side about that joke is that I once wrote down that joke, and it took me like 3 weeks to like decipher what it meant and remember what the joke was because I wrote it drunk one night, and I woke up like groggy the next morning. I felt something on my side. I pulled out this crinkly piece of paper, and it just said "dressing the homeless." And I was like, what happened last night? Seems odd. What's going on? Share this with you. Very, just literally like less than a week ago, this happened where, so this guy I know, this another comedian, a friend of mine in LA, he's been trying to like solicit prostitutes on Craigslist. He's a great guy, you have to meet him. He's been trying, well, before I get into this joke, it really was like, this really is about a friend I know, but I'm positive that I'm well aware that 90% of you think this joke's about me, and I'm deciding it. I get that, guys. But he's trying to like, so he's telling me that he like inquired. They always have a little like, you know, it's like massage places. That's like the little code. And he like inquired with one, and they sent him back this message. And I just thought it was like hilarious because it said 120 roses, which yeah, that's it. But yeah, it's like 120 roses, dollars for massage. 175 for hand, 300 for a full-on threesome. That is the biggest leap I have ever heard. You think for internet hookers they would, no, there's other things between a hand job and a threesome. There's, unless this is like their ploy too, like, it was weird the pricing too, it's like they marketed it after like movie theaters, how they always have like the 3 or 4 different sizes of popcorn, you know? And like, but they're all like $2 apart, and that's how they get you. You always have to get the highest one. Although I would say the regret of getting a jumbo Coke is probably not as bad as having unprotected sex with 2 prostitutes men on Craigslist. It's probably, the consequences are probably a little less severe.